And welcome back. Well, Elio Motors plans to revolutionize the auto industry by offering the least expensive vehicle on the market, and it's 100% customizable. Already 50,000 people are signed up to get one. So we are joined now by the founder and CEO of Elio Motors, Paul Elio. Thanks for being here with us, Paul.
Thanks for having me.
This is so exciting. I just think you guys, you're shaking up the auto industry in all kinds of ways. This car that we're talking about is under $7,000. Break it down how that's possible, and still getting 84 miles per gallon.
Right, so its claim to fame is we're targeting 84 miles per gallon, made in Shreveport, Louisiana, with 90% North American content, and sticker pricing it for $6,800. And part of how we can achieve that sticker price is we are abandoning the package system, right? We're here to announce our E+ system, where we build the vehicle one of two ways, standard or automatic, and all the upscale content you're used to getting out of a vehicle, we add post-manufacture. So you end up getting a lot more of what you want for a lot less.
So your base model there is roughly $6,800. How much is the one that you're sitting in?
That's $6,800, so there's no options on this particular vehicle. So you can get power leather seat or blind spot detecting mirrors, etc. Anything that you normally can find on a normal vehicle. But in addition to that, most of the content that you find on vehicles are created by the supply base. And they have a hard time getting it on platforms, and even if an OEM gets enamored with the technology, because of the design cycle, it's 3 to 4 years before you see it. So you will see the newest content on an Elio first. So it's the first time that the lowest priced vehicle in the market actually has the best and newest technology.
This is, I just think it's revolutionizing the auto industry in general. And what are the benefits to getting a car this size outside of the miles per gallon?
Well, so I think this is a whole new concept in transportation. I don't think we really compete with the new car market. I think a great analogy is the Sony Walkman, right? That was personal music. And you didn't stop buying home stereos, you didn't stop buying car stereos, you just bought a Walkman. This is personal transportation, right? You buy the big vehicles for the reason that you buy them, because you have a purpose in mind. And when you're driving all by yourself back and forth to work, you take your Elio.
So talk to me a little bit about the safety, because a car like this, how is it tested and how does it rank in the safety realm?
So we're a motorcycle, so it's not required to have seatbelts or airbags, although we do. So we have 2 seatbelts, 3 airbags, front and 2 side, and we are designing to the highest automotive safety standards. So we've done all those simulations up to this point, and we are currently building vehicles to crash test.
So cool. And you're building them and selling them pre-production too. You've got, what, 100 pre-production vehicles built there in Shreveport at the facility, and people are going to be able to get those. How does this step really get you closer to launching it?
So there's actually 2 steps. So we're building the engineering vehicles for validation right now. In December, we're going to build 100 pre-production vehicles that we'll sell to fleets to do real-world testing, and then we'll hit volume production in 2017. The line will be capable of 500 vehicles per day per shift. We're going to run 2 shifts so we can build 1,000 vehicles a day when we hit our full pace.
Wow, and 50,000 people are already signed up to have their own. How do people register for that? And do they pay up front, or how does it work?
Yes, so you go to eliomotors.com, ELIO-motors.com, and we have 2 programs, refundable and non-refundable, and 4 levels, 100, 250, 500, and 1,000. So you select your program, you select your level, and then fill out your information, and then you can be an Elio Motors reservationist.
It's so cool. I mean, you started your career at Johnson Controls doing a lot of automotive space in the technology development. Why is it so important to you to really push the envelope when it comes to the development of autos like this, and what we're seeing, what we're driving, and what's coming out new?
Well, I think it's important to create a low-cost, high-mileage personal transportation. For entry-level folks, it's critical. There's a study by a Harvard economist who said the #1 predictor on whether you get out of poverty or not is mobility. It correlates better than test scores in your grade schools, crime rates in your community, or the number of 2-parent households. The #1 correlator is mobility. And so at $6,800 and 84 miles per gallon, people can afford to get to their job. It matters.
I think it's genius. I really think it's fantastic, and we appreciate you sharing it here with us on The Morning Blend.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Paul.